It is time for an SME discussion this morning on Wake Up Nigeria. And for that, we have Morayo Adetola. She is the team lead advisor at Meristem Stockbrokers, a licensed trading license holder on the Nigerian exchange and recognized as well by the Securities and Exchange Commission with a trusted name in stockbroking across Nigeria and beyond. It is indeed a pleasure to have you in the studio with us today. How are you doing?
I'm very well, thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be here as well.
Awesome. Now, Morayo, there's something I'm very curious about. How is stockbroking different from other kinds of trades?
Okay, thank you very much for that question. For stock trading, it is essentially the buying and selling of shares of companies that are listed on the stock exchange. For example, in Nigeria, we have the Nigerian Exchange Group. So stock trading offers an opportunity for investors to be able to take advantage of the profitability of this listed company. It's like sending your money to work for you opposed to just leaving it in a savings account. Stock trading allows you to be able to enter and exit stock trading positions within a single trading day, unlike other forms of investment like treasury bills, bonds, real estate, that you have to wait quite a long time to be able to realize your profit positions on this. Stocks or shares in this place also, it offers a near cash investment opportunity because you can quickly convert to cash. And you can also convert your cash quickly to shares, unlike other investment options that you still have to wait a long time, like I mentioned earlier. Also, with a digital trading platform like Meritrade, you're open to a live to market wide array of buyers and sellers willing to take up whatever stocks you're about to sell, also willing to sell to you stocks that you're about to buy. Unlike other forms of investment where you have to sort out, look for buyers or sellers, you also have to go through the rigor of long documentation. I mean, the time movement might make you miss out on some of the profitabilities that you might have made in your position.
This is quite an interesting form of investment as well. And you know, when you were talking about the old trading, you come in, you come out, it kind of makes me think of forex.
Okay.
Is it different?
Forex, you trade in currencies, but this one, currencies across different countries, so you might be trading currency of different nations against each other, but this one you're trading in a listed company. For example, maybe you're trading in MTN, or you're trading in the shares of UBA, or you're trading in the shares. So it's on shares, not necessarily currency exchange. Yes.
So that's what differentiates it as well.
Yes, from forex.
Now,
Yes.
there's something many people are always worried about, is the fact that there's, I dare say, for every 10 individuals, at least 4 has an ancestor who bought shares that were never claimed. And so when people talk about shares, many people shy away from it. They just shrink and like, no, I have no business with shares. So those kind of shares, are they lost forever?
See, this thing you just mentioned lightly is an issue because investors that took position in the market pre the 2008-2009 market crash, because they experienced that crash, they just were like, you know what, I'm going to choose my peace of mind, I'm going to leave these shares. However, the good news is that your shares are still intact, except if you sold them. All you need to do is right now send an email, if you have, send an email to contact@meristemng.com asking to track your shares. Right? All we need to do is a global search. So the search will be conducted through the CSCS. CSCS, they are the custodian of shares for all listed companies. So we do the global search. They'll search across different registrars in case maybe you bought through IPO, you still have your share certificates somewhere. We do the global search. Then when the result of the search is, I will do what we call a full dematerialization process. So it's just like when you're lodging your check into your bank account. So the full dematerialization process helps to transfer your shares from the share certificate format into the CSS account that you would have opened. Then if you also have shares that are scattered across different brokers, Meristem would also be able to help you consolidate all of this into your CSS account. What we also do at Meristem is we take it a step further. We know that at the time you're taking this investment opportunity, you might be at maybe a different age group and all that. So we try to align your current investment objectives and your risk appetite to where the market is at the moment. Where is the bullish run going on? For example, we have a lot of investors bought shares in the insurance sector a long time ago, and then these stocks went so low they can't even remember. But now with the new recapitalization reform going on in the insurance sector, stock prices, people that bought 4-6 weeks ago, they're already smiling at like 50-60% profits, if not more. So we can help you realign your portfolio to current market realities and then look at what are the projections. Where do we think that maybe these stock prices will get to in the near time, and then we help you just work with that on your portfolio.
So what you have just said is good news to many people.
Oh, fantastic news.
No, the reason I have to say this is because there are so many people who feel they had, because imagine somebody having shares worth about 40 million as at 20 years ago, and the person believes it's gone, and then you're saying that the person can get it again. This is actually very, very good news. So you could also borrow a leaf from the advice she gave you so you can get back all those shares you've lost. But then that brings me to something. Many of us are greenhorns when it comes to investments, especially when it comes to stock trading. Now, because so many of us also had, as I said, ancestors who went through the pain of losing their shares, many of us didn't bother looking that way. So for greenhorns like us, how do we even get into this?
So first of all, I'd like to tell you, welcome to this side of life.
She makes it sound like it's the great side of life.
So
okay.
I'd like to say welcome. So first of all, you need to have a CSCS trading account, because that is where, without the account, you can't do any trade. CSCS, that's the Central Securities Clearing System.
Okay.
So they are the ones that, they are the custodian of shares. So if you buy shares in your account today, it will be registered with the CSCS. If you sell, the transaction would also be registered out of your name into the name of the new investor. That is where we'll be able to do a global search for you.
Okay.
So if you're new to stock trading, go to your app store or your Play Store and download what we call Meritrade. Meritrade is the first digital trading platform in Nigeria, and this is where you can do your transactions from the comfort of your home, your office. Even if you're on vacation, if you're on the North Pole, you can trade on Meritrade, trust me. Okay, so you need to have a CSS trading account. You need to be sure that you're registered with an up-to-date company that avails to you market information, because the equities market is very, very information-oriented and also very timely. Within the space of 2-3 minutes, a stock can move from 1 naira to 2 naira, or even the other way around. You need to be sure that you're open to market. Then most importantly, you need to, by yourself, understand your risk appetite. Are you someone that if you lose 1 naira on your stock, your blood pressure will increase by a bit? Or, so these are things that you need to understand, because we have long-term investors, we have short-term investors. So when you understand your risk appetite, you'll be able to know how you want to tailor your portfolio into it. And then you also want to be sure that you're keeping track of your portfolio valuations. You need to be able to know when to realize your profit. Don't get too greedy, right? Because a lot of people, they lose profit that they've made because they don't know when to exit their position. So it is very important, understand your risk appetite, be sure that you're in partnership with a company that has your interest at heart, like Meristem. Also, you also want to be able to do your trades from the comfort of anywhere that you are, which is where the Meritrade platform comes in. On the Meritrade platform, you can fund your account and your trading wallet is funded instantly. You can monitor your portfolio from wherever that you are. You're able to do your transactions, and there's a lot of transparency, because as soon as you're executing your transaction, you're getting your contract note via email, and then this is also confirmed by an X alert from the CSCS. Remember the guys we spoke about earlier? So what is reflecting on your contract note should also be able to reflect on what the notification you're going to get from the CSCS. So these are ways that you can come into the market, and then it's very important for you to be up to date with market information. Meritrade platform also offers an opportunity. It offers information. You can just log in, and every different intervals we upload different information for you to trade with.
The most exciting part of this for me is, and I'm sure it's good news for many people, the fact that your shares are not gone forever.
No, they're not
because
gone.
There's always this belief that when the stock market crashes, everybody has to scramble and start all over again, abandoning what has been lost.
Oh, no.
So this is actually good news.
Yeah.
And it's also a form of investment as well, because when the market crashes is when a lot of people buy.
Provides an entry opportunity for when the prices will go
for increment. But then, I don't know, I'm pretty sure you have some final words for people who are watching right now and are like, am I sure I still want to do this? Or those are like, oh, this might be the way for me. What would you say?
Okay, so if if you've been burnt, like if maybe you've had a bad experience, or
Not
you know someone,
fingers, oh, some people, their hands and legs and toes, everything
in fact, some
burned.
people, the whole body, they have to do a full makeover.
Exactly, yeah.
So I can tell you that there are always opportunities in the market. Like you mentioned yourself earlier, I don't know if you trade stocks. Like you mentioned yourself earlier, when stock prices go down, it provides entry opportunities for investors. And imagine if, as you're sitting here on your phone, you're able to do your trades, you're able to monitor your portfolio, you're in the restroom, you don't need to start calling your trader, your broker, oh, help me, but before you call, confirm your signature, confirm your email, stock prices might have moved against you. So very important, be sure that you're in partnership with a stockbroker that is up to date with market information, that has a digital platform like Meritrade, right? That they look out for your interests. Meristem is very up to date with technological and economical trends, and this allows us to provide delightful experience to our customers and our clients. So if you need more information, just send an email to contact@meristemng.com or meritrade@meristemng.com, and I'm sure that we'll be able to work it out and give you an insightful investment journey from there.
All right. Thank you so much indeed for your time, Morayo. Thank you so much. And as I said earlier, it's good news. So go and ask about your shares and start seeing what you can do about it.